Nightmares of the Forgotten Bear.
Like, subscribe, and share our YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for latest video notification from our channel.
In the quaint town of Eldridge, where children played freely in sunlit meadows, a shadow lurked beneath the innocent facade. It was a seemingly ordinary day when 8-year-old Lily received a teddy bear from her grandmother. The plush toy was a rich shade of brown, its button eyes gleaming mischievously. "He's special," her grandmother said with a knowing smile, "but be careful. He has a mind of his own." At first, Lily adored her new companion, naming him Mr. Snuggles. They spent countless hours together, crafting adventures in her vibrant imagination. However, as days turned into weeks, Lily began to notice strange occurrences. Mr. Snuggles would be found in different positions than she had left him, his smile somehow more sinister each time. One rainy afternoon, as the storm raged outside, Lily decided to take a nap with Mr. Snuggles by her side. When she awoke, the room was dim. The clock ticked ominously, and a chilling breeze brushed her skin. To her horror, she discovered the bear had shifted to the edge of the bed, its gaze fixed on her as if waiting for her to awaken. Confused, Lily brushed it off as her imagination. But the following night, she heard soft whispers echoing through her room. Sitting up in bed, she squinted into the darkness. The whispers grew clearer, forming words that sent shivers down her spine. "Play with me, Lily. Forever." Terrified, she clutched Mr. Snuggles tightly, demanding the bear to stop. But his button eyes seemed to twinkle with delight. "I only want to be your friend," he replied in a voice that was not her own. Frightened, Lily flung the bear across the room, watching as he landed silently against the wall, a malicious grin etched on his face. The next morning, shaken but determined, Lily confided in her best friend Mia. The two girls huddled in the corner of the playground, whispering about the strange happenings. "Maybe it's cursed," Mia suggested, her eyes wide with fear. "You should get rid of it." Lily hesitated, the thought of parting with Mr. Snuggles sending a pang of sorrow through her heart. That evening, Lily found herself unable to resist the pull of the bear. She crept into her room and picked up Mr. Snuggles. "You're my best friend," she murmured, trying to dismiss the doubts. But as she snuggled with him, she felt a coldness radiate from his plush body, as if he was absorbing her warmth. Days turned into a blur, and the whispers intensified, becoming more insistent. "Let's play a game," Mr. Snuggles urged, his voice dripping with a dark charm. Each night, Lily found herself drawn into the games he devised, games that blurred the line between reality and nightmare. One fateful night, Lily dreamt of a twisted carnival where ghostly figures danced under flickering lights. Mr. Snuggles stood at the center, beckoning her to join. As she approached, the air thickened with dread, and the carnival morphed into a nightmarish maze filled with shadows. Lily awoke screaming, her heart pounding in her chest. Desperate for relief, she sought solace in her grandmother's attic, where she found an old chest filled with forgotten toys. Digging through the relics of her past, she uncovered a dusty journal belonging to her grandmother. It spoke of a cursed bear, once belonging to a child who vanished mysteriously decades ago. The more she read, the more she realized that Mr. Snuggles was not just any toy. He was a vessel for a dark spirit, feeding off the joy and fear of children. Each time Lily played with him, she unknowingly fed the entity's hunger, drawing it closer to her soul. Panic-stricken, Lily rushed home, determined to confront the bear. "You're not my friend," she shouted, tossing him onto the floor. To her surprise, he remained silent, as if taken aback. For the first time, she felt a flicker of control, a glimmer of hope, but her victory was short-lived. That night, the atmosphere in the house thickened, suffocating her with dread. Shadows crawled along the walls, and the whispers returned, louder and more menacing. "You can't escape me, Lily." I need you, Mr. Snuggles taunted, his eyes gleaming with an otherworldly light. She barricaded herself in her room, clutching the journal. The only way to break the curse was to destroy the bear. As the clock struck midnight, she gathered her courage and grabbed a candle. Heart racing, she approached Mr. Snuggles, who sat mockingly still, waiting for her to make a move. With a flick of the flame, she pressed it against the soft fur. The bear let out a ghastly shriek, its eyes turning into swirling voids. "No, you can't do this," it screamed, but Lily held firm, watching the flames consume the once-beloved toy. As the bear burned, a chilling wind swept through the room, swirling around her like a tempest. The whispers turned into anguished wails, filling the air with a cacophony of sorrow. But amid the chaos, Lily felt a weight lifting off her shoulders, as if the dark spirit was being expelled from her life. When the last remnants of Mr. Snuggles crumbled to ash, a sense of calm washed over her. The house fell silent and the shadows retreated. Lily collapsed on her bed, tears streaming down her cheeks, a mix of relief and grief for the toy she once cherished. In the days that followed, the nightmares faded, and life slowly returned to normal. But the experience left an indelible mark on Lily's heart. She often found herself glancing at the attic, a chilling reminder of the darkness that had once invaded her life. Years later, as a teenager, she stumbled across an old toy store in a neighboring town. Drawn in by nostalgia, she wandered the aisles until her eyes landed on a familiar figure, a new Mr. Snuggles, identical to the one from her childhood. Her heart raced as memories flooded back, accompanied by an unsettling sense of déjà vu. Knowing she could never let the cycle begin again, Lily turned away from the bear, stepping outside into the fresh air. With each step, she whispered a silent vow to never forget the lesson learned. Some toys are better left untouched, their secrets buried deep in the shadows of the past. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.